Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the layout. In this video we are going to do a how-to again. I enjoyed doing one before on making asphalt parking lots. So I thought, you know what, let's do another one. So today we are going to light up Livingston Logging Company. As you can tell, we just have an ordinary building here. This building is actually made by, I think it's Rick's Products, and it's called The Shops. I painted it with the camouflage paint, and the color was army green. And I did a small video. If you look back, you'll see all about this one. But to me, it looks good, but it's time to take it to another level. So it's time to light this thing up. Okay, to light this thing up, we are going to use this company here called Dioramo. I have mentioned them in another video when we did Livingston Furniture Company. But I basically just told you what they do, but today we're actually going to install this thing. So I ordered a lighting kit from them, and I believe this one was the starter kit. It was like 50 bucks or something like that. So this is the box. We're going to open this thing up, and inside is all these little components. Let's start with, you get sticky light minis, golden white, cool white. These are all LEDs, by the way. You get the power hub for everything. We got another sticky light here, warm white. We have a push button switch. We have the power supply. And there's another light in here. So, really nice packaging. These guys are out of North Carolina. Like I said, I've mentioned them before, but I've never really showed the product and how it works. So that's what we're going to do today. But first of all, I got to say, their packaging is phenomenal. Everything is packaged just perfectly. It's labeled. It has the numbers. It tells you what it is. I love that because I am not electrical savvy at all. And this is basically LED for dummies. So, if you want to light your layout, this is what I recommend. Now, I am not sponsored by them, so I pay for everything. But, so yeah, today we're going to install all this, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Okay, so we have everything out of the package now. Obviously, you have your power supply. You have this little module here, and it comes with this tool to pull the LEDs out. I'll show you that later. But this is basically the hub. Your power supply goes in here, and then you have 5 at the top and 5 at the bottom. So you can actually run 10 LEDs off this little module. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Plug and play. We also have this push button that comes with it. And we'll mount this on the front of the fascia. And then you, with this starter set here, also get 2 screws to mount the hub. But with the starter set, you get 2 of each of the different color LEDs. So you get 6 lights total. Actually, there was a 7th one in here. I'm not sure if I left this in here from another kit or if that one came with it. I don't know. So I know you get 6 lights with it. So let's get busy installing this thing. Now, the first thing that I like to do is basically mount the lights where I want them. Now, but before we do that, because there again, I don't know the difference in the colors in all these lights, we're going to plug this thing up and plug each individual light in to see what color they are. Because I want a different color for my office and a different color for the shop. So, let's plug all this up, and I'll show you how easy it is to operate. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug the power supply up to the power 12 volt. Okay, so now this is powered. I just plugged it into the wall. And then this is how easy it is. So you just take your lights and you find you know, whichever hole you want to put it in and plug it in. And that's how easy it is. And then they give you this little tool here that you just basically hook it onto the plug and pull straight up, and then the lights come off. Now these lights also have sticky pads on the back, so you can just pull the tab off the back and stick it to the roof of whatever building you want. So let me show you that again. We'll hook this one up to here. So we've got one light there. This is a different colored light. We'll hook this one up. Just find a hole, and you can see it's a little bit wider. And then here's the third light that comes with this kit. Let's hook this one in. If I can figure out which way it goes in. And this one is a yellow light. So what I'm going to do, out of the three lights, I'm going to make this regular light here my office light, and I'm going to put these in the warehouse. These I think look better for like outside lights, so we may install one of these on the outside just to see what it looks like. But I'm going to unplug all this and we're going to start installing it on the building. Okay, so I'm going to show you how easy this is. So here's my office here. I've selected the light that I want to use. So we're going to install this thing. And all you have to do is peel back this red sticky back, I guess, liner here. And that's it. So we're going to place this dead center of my office, just like that. And see how good that holds? I mean, I'm tugging pretty good on this. It's some really good sticky tape on the back of these lights. Now, if I want to peel it off, obviously you could just put your fingernail behind it, pop it off, put it in another place. But this is perfect. It's roof mounted, and like I said, you can probably find LEDs cheaper and do it yourself. But for somebody like me, Dioramo is it's basically a full kit. I don't have to do anything. That's how hard it was to install this light. A matter of 10 seconds. Peel the backing off, stick it into place, and then we're going to plug it in, and it's ready to go. All right, now that we have that done, we're going to work on the warehouse. Okay, so to put these lights in here, unfortunately they don't have sticky backs because they are a larger bulb. They put out a little bit more light. So with these buildings here, I've got this track here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lights up in this track and just let them kind of dangle a little bit, because nobody's going to see up there anyway. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a hot glue. So just a little bit of a squirt here. Just kind of mash that into the glue. And that's it. So we're going to install this next one here, and we'll get these wired up. Okay, so we've got all the lights wired, or put in, I should say. And basically I've just taken hot glue and just put a dot of hot glue and pushed the wires into it just to hold it in place. So I've got all my wires coming down now in one central location. So now let's install this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to put the building in place where it goes. So it goes here. And I'm going to just kind of guesstimate where the wires are coming down. So about right in here. So we're going to drill a hole in about this location. And that should take care of the wires. Now, when you go to drill this hole, on the end of these wires, you have these clips in here. So you want to make sure your drill bit is a little bigger than these clips to allow it to go down into the hole. So we're going to drill this hole. Okay, now all we need to do is feed these down one by one. We'll start with the office first. And then we'll continue with the warehouse lights. Okay, now that we've got our wires in place, we just put the building back down. Pull in our wires. We'll put our building back into place. And that's it. So now we're going to get to wiring these things up. Okay, as you can tell, the office is lit up. We'll move this a little closer here. So the office is lit up, nice and bright, a little too bright for me, but they make a dimmer switch that you can attach to this module. I didn't order the dimmer switch, but I probably will. We're also going to go in and fix the bottom where the light is shining through. I'll take care of that. It's just a little strong of a light, and that's just one of them. You can order different lights from them to kind of suit your needs. But we're going to stay with this one. I'm going to order a dimmer switch at some point to kind of tone it down a little bit. And then what else am I going to do? I'm going to fix the bottom, but we're going to also add interiors and that type of thing. But yeah, so that's the office. Now let's move around and look at the warehouse. Okay, here's the warehouse side. As you can tell, a huge improvement. Huge improvement. It really makes the building come to life. So it also presents another problem. So now we have to kind of decorate the inside. So we're going to work on that at some point on down the road. But that's pretty much it. That's how easy it is to add lights to your buildings. Now with this kit, we actually got 6 lights with this kit. I only used 3, and what a huge improvement. The good thing is I have 3 extra lights now, so what I have in mind is, so what I'm going to do is when I get my industry here in a building, I'll use those lights as well. The good thing about these lights are the wires on them are really long. So I can use lights over here, run them down, and run them over to the module on the module for the logging company. So next step is we're going to install this push button here. And same thing, it's just plug and play. You just plug it into the module and you can turn your lights on and off. So let's install that and we'll be right back. Okay guys, we have the push button installed. So now all you do, hit the button and the lights come on. It is that simple. I didn't show how I installed the button. It's pretty self-explanatory how to install it in fascia. But I like this feature because if I don't, if I'm working on the layout or doing something in some area, I can just easily turn them off. I don't have to pull out plugs. This is so easy, such an easy setup to use and to install. So like I said guys, if you don't want the hassle of trying to make LEDs and do all that, this is basically a plug and play system. As I stated before, I am not sponsored by these guys, but anytime I use a product and I believe in it and I think it's going to make your life easier, I will definitely show it on this channel. So shout out to Dioramo. Man, I ordered this on Thursday. They shipped it on Friday and I got it the next day. Now they're from North Carolina, so that's going to vary on where you live. But if you have any questions, you email them. Man, within an hour, the guy's emailing me back with exactly how to operate something or use something. So check these guys out, dioramoscalemodeling.com, if you're looking for something for your layout. But that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure and hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And we'll see you guys next week.